I know you're hurt. I know your pain. This America has been stolen from us. That is an altered quote from the speech of unseen footage that Donald Trump spoke after losing the election in 2021. So many things have happened over the past 5 to 8 years from him being in office to now. As a former Republican, voting advocate, and conservative, I can honestly say I do not even understand where I'm living, let alone how people are surviving today. Citing The Guardian of 2025, Trump just gave pardons to all his fat cat friends. Everyone he knows that went to jail just like him, he let them go free. It's terrible, it's scary to know that there is no real justice. If you have enough money, you can go free. The world we live in is completely different from how I was growing up. You can't be yourself, you can't go anywhere. Everything has changed. Society is on a downward fall. Other countries hate us, we no longer have allies. When he lost the election in 2021, the catalyst states how he was just being very aggressive and rude, bashing the other side to no end, and exciting riots in the streets. January 26th explains that. I myself can honestly say that I am down the middle. I don't believe in any parties anymore. I am no longer a political person, but I'm a human and I'm an American. And I can honestly say the world would be a better place without the government, at least the one we have now. If it's between Donald Trump and the way we're living and no government at all, I'd rather we run ourselves. I'm not saying defund the police. I'm not saying get rid of our army. I'm not saying get rid of law and order. I'm just saying that we as people need to come together and start to govern ourselves. We don't need someone telling us what to do. We don't need someone in control of all of our wealth as a country. If things were divided evenly, we wouldn't even be going through this. In the Carnegie, when he first got elected in 2015, it talks about how the Republican Party came in with sweeping speeches, rousing the Midwest, encouraging people in the lower middle class and blue-collar lifestyle that they would get a fair shake finally here in the States after being under Obama. I agree that during that time, 10 years ago, that there was a very deep imbalance with the Democrats and how people were seen who were blue-collar and were conservative. But I can honestly say this is not what I ever voted for and will never vote for again. In the Saved Republic, the Journal, when he came back now for his second term, things have just gotten really out of hand. From the first few months, he started getting rid of all the people in the inclusion, all the people in the, it's a form of where people are taken in, diversity and inclusion. He got rid of everybody. A lot of people of color, people that look like me, a lot of women, also me, and men that are also of color, just completely erasing all the things that I felt were actually good about the Joe Biden presidency, that there aren't a lot of people of color in these places and in these spaces and up that high in the government world. So for him to get rid of that really just made me very distraught about what's going to happen. The Wall Street Journal explains today in 2025 how things are going on a downward spiral, that the America that we're living through isn't like anything we've ever had before. We need to come together to get rid of this type of thinking in a society, completely forget about Trump, completely forget about everything the government is doing, and start our own collective of human growth, human strength, and doing something new. Trying to find a way where we can all get along and no longer look to the higher powers of people in office. We need to vote for ourselves. See each of us as someone who can be a policeman, who can be a president. Live our lives in a way where we don't constantly have to look to somebody else to tell us how to live, where to live, where we can work, and who we can be. We are Americans. That makes us special because we are a collective of all the things that make the world great. We've all come up from other places all over the world. We don't need a government to tell us how to live. We can govern ourselves. We can make this world great again. There's a song that really speaks about how things are going on now. Don Henley, we all love dirty laundry. It's so interesting when people die. Well, I don't want to see my America die. Do you? I'm Victoria.vw. Thank you.